Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I just thought I'd do a quick review today about this RRD Winter Fleece bubble neoprene type jacket made by an Italian designer what specialise in surfboard gear. So they specialise in sportswear for surfers from what the research what I've done. However, this jacket it's like a casual one. So never heard of the company before, if to tell you the truth. But I like the colour of the jacket when I saw it online. It looked like a gold colour when I saw it online, but in real life it's more like a dull, kind of like a green colour, a dull army green. Like this kind of, I put these things here to show you the colour a little bit. This is a Canada Goose, like gold type hat. And if you can see, there's a big difference between this dull colour, dull sort of olive, compared to like a bright goldy colour. When I online, this jacket looked a little bit like this in terms of colour, but it's not. But I put these hoodies here and these hats just to show you, this jacket would look pretty good with some of these hats and whatnot. But when it comes to the jacket itself, so one thing I will say with this jacket immediately is you possibly might have some sizing issues with it if you come to buy it. This sort of jacket is sportswear and it's meant to be like clingy sportswear, what clings to the body really tight. So if you don't like tight fitting items, you might not necessarily like this jacket unless you decide to go up in a couple of sizes like I did. Now I originally bought a size large, but I found because it's made out of like a neoprene stretchy material, it clings to the body too much like a tracksuit top. So if your physique is not, if you've not got an ultra physically fit looking physique, this sort of jacket is going to show a lot of imperfections in your physique. So if you've not got the V shape at the back and you've got some love handles, they're going to show up in these sort of jackets unless you get a darker colour. I would say even if you've got a darker colour, they would probably show a little bit. So if you're not got like an ultra fit physique, this sort of jacket might not be the way to go for you because of the neoprene effect. So what I did is I had to go up a couple of sizes on the jacket. I went to an extra large, and I'm not normally an extra large. I'm usually a medium to large. So I had to scale up a little bit because I didn't want the clinginess of this sort of jacket clinging to the body too much. Because again, it shows too many imperfections in the body. So another reason why I upscaled on the sizing is because you might want to wear a thin jumper underneath it. Because after all, this is supposed to be a winter jacket. Because it does say on the tag. Winter Fleece Duck Hood Zip by RRD, size 52, extra large. So you might want to wear a jumper underneath it. So the front of the jacket has got duck inside it, so it's gonna be warm on the front of the jacket. But with it being like a neoprene type waterproof repellent rear, obviously your back is going to get cold and exposed to the cold. So really, this jacket is a sports type casual wear, but it's not really fit for purpose for winter, I would have thought. I've not tested it in winter yet, but I know with some of the brands what I've got, like No Biz, Canada Goose, things like that, they're built for winter. This particular jacket's more of a fashion statement, I would imagine, for sports people. This jacket would be good as a driver's jacket. So if you're driving around in a car, this might be like a jacket where you just shove on for the car or day trips, be walking the dog or something like that. But in severe weather, this jacket's going to be no good to you, I would imagine. It's water repellent, but this jacket's not going to, keep severe cold at bay. But it would be a lightweight alternative for sports people, or like a really good driving jacket, just to shove on if you go into the shops or something like that. So I would definitely recommend experimenting with the sizes on it, making sure possibly you go a size up if you want to put a jumper underneath it, or a warm woolly item underneath it. If you want to just wear t-shirts and you are in physically excellent condition, you've got six-pack abs and all that kind of thing, then you might want one of these in a tight fitting size, because then obviously it's going to insinuate, it's going to make you look even better than what you are in terms of the fit and whatnot. So it is an Italian brand, so Italians and Europeans tend to go for tight fitting clothes, so just be a bit wary when you're purchasing it on the size, and that's one thing I will say. So when you do buy the item, it comes in a box, and the box has got a magnetic lid on it. As you can see there, the name of the company, of the designer, and then when you open it up, this jacket is folded inside it, and then you get some nice wrapping what goes around it, and it's folded pretty nice inside. And then you've got some of the main elements of the jacket. Perfect fit, so like I said, it's a snug fit, quick drying, wrinkle free, which it isn't, breathable, and 4-way stretch. Now it does say wrinkle free. Now when I bought this jacket and unfolded it, because it's been folded up inside the jacket, it shows wrinkles, as you can see there, massive wrinkles in it, massive wrinkles at the back as well. And you can't iron it, because if you try to iron it, it's gonna melt or wreck this material. So it says wrinkle free, but as soon as you buy it and take it out of the box, you'll find it full of wrinkles. So I'm not too sure if that's correct what they put on there. You'll get a cover as well, what goes over the box. This jacket also comes in different colorways. I've seen it in white, I've seen it in like a green color, I've seen it in black and blues. There's probably other colors as well, what you can get it in. You open the jacket up, it's got some, like I said, it's got duck down inside, about 10, I think it's 10% duck down, I'll find out for you in a minute. It's got the RRD logo going in, like a rubber. One thing I will say about this jacket, guys, this flap, what they've done, I don't like this flap, because when you're putting it on, sometimes you put it on and this flap is hanging over like that when you put it on, and you forget that, unless you double check to make sure that this is tucked in, you'll never know that it's hanging out, and it looks a mess if you're wearing it hanging out. So make sure it's tucked in. I don't know why they've done that. It's not long enough for it to stay down, and it's not overly big, but it's just the perfect size for it to be flipped over like that when you put it on. So that's one thing RRD might want to think about next time. It's got a nice trendy inside pocket with like a nice neon orange surround. It has you can certify your authentic of your purchase. You can authenticate it to make sure that it is a legit RRD jacket, because this jacket is best part £300 odd. I got this on discount, but it is about a £300 odd jacket. According to the tags, you can wash it, you can't iron it, you can't tumble dry it, but you can wash it at 30 degrees, so it is washable. And there we go, we got 90% down and 10% feather inside the front of the jacket. The jacket does look reasonably bubbly when you wear it, but not too over bubbly. Got a nice elasticated cuffs, made out again this stretchy neo material. Now this neo material does get quite warm, but it's not going to be as warm as like a Canada Goose jacket or anything like that. It'll be nowhere near. So this is designed as just a slip-on type jacket, I would imagine, for just like walking the dog or driving or going to the gym or something like that, or surfing, because obviously it's a surfer's type designer wear, isn't it? You've got these zips at the side, so it's got two fairly deep pockets that go right down. One thing I will say about these zippers is they're really, really small, and when you're zipping them up, it's almost like you're super conscious about them, that you're not going to break them when you're zipping them up, because they're so small, and the zipper itself is so thin and tiny. So when you're zipping these up, just be careful you don't break it, because it feels like it could break. You know, so £300 odd jacket, I would have thought it would have put better zippers on it, but it's got really thin zipper on it. When the zippers come as well, when you first buy it, it's got plastic covering on it to protect the zipper, so that means probably that these scratch after a while. You've got your two-way zipper at the bottom here, which is not a YKK one, it's just a one what they've shoved on. Again, This zipper's not too bad. It's just the pocket zippers that they seem really thin and dainty. They don't feel like proper secure. Zips up okay. You've got the hood, which is obviously got the duck and the feather in it. You've got the RRD logo with like a rubber kind of material. And then the rear of the jacket, again, it's just made out of this neoprene type material at the back. And like I was saying before, I bought a slightly baggier one so I can wear like a jumper underneath it, because I don't want my figure showing too much in this jacket. So like I said, unless you're physically in mint condition, you know, you might want to size up. Now, pretty much that's the jacket. It's a very simple jacket, guys, but what I thought looked quite good with this particular style of jacket, I found that a beanie hat looks quite good with it. So I've got two Canada Goose beanie hats which I've put on reviews. They look quite good with this jacket. You can wear baseball caps, like, you know, bell staff ones if you want, but I thought it just looks a bit more tasteful with beanie hats compared to baseball hats, this jacket. And it looked quite good with jeans. You can wear khaki shorts with it as well, and t-shirts, but I thought it just looked really good with jeans. Looks quite smart with jeans. If you want to wear tracksuit bottoms or shorts with it, it starts looking a bit too, you know, too sportified, I guess, but that's what it is. It's a sporty type jacket, I guess, but it can look quite smart on with the right attire underneath it. So anyhow, guys, that's a quick look at the RRD Winter Fleece Jacket. You might be able to pick it up on discount like I did. Have a look around, check out the company's website. And they do quite a few different things on there, like t-shirts and other tracksuit tops, which are not as blingy as this one, because this one does look quite blingy, I guess. But anyhow, guys, check out RRD. Catch you later.